Kierownica była skręcona aż tutaj.
Yeah, it was twisted like this.
Yeah, twisted like
And
this.
how did you get it
Ale to było...
untwisted?
On to zrobił.
Tu więcej uderzył.
Yeah, because it went like boom, like that.
Tak, no.
And then it like twisted and it stayed there. And then this.
Było tak. Pierwsze...
No to poszłam z auta na trawę.
No.
So I went on the car to the grass. Tutaj też.
No to jest pęknięte, jest, widzisz? Ostro.
Yeah.
To trzeba wygiąć.
I don't know if you can fix this. Unless we they remove the whole frame. Yesterday was fucked. I feel fucked. Basically what happened, I'm gonna try and keep this video short and descriptive. See how we go. I was cycling back home from Cycling Hills on a mainish road. You know, when I ride on the roads, when I go out cycling, I'm always like conscious of my surroundings. I'm aware. I don't look down and get distracted because it's dangerous as fuck riding out. You know, and being around cars and stuff. You could be the best cyclist. You could be professional. You could be as aware as ever. And, you know, you just can't trust people out on the roads. This is the part where I don't remember what happened. I was riding on the bike lane and there was no cars on the bike lane at all, and then suddenly a car appeared from nowhere. I remember seeing the back of the car, but I don't remember hitting the car, and I don't remember falling, and that's because I blacked out. And as soon as I hit the car, I blacked out. I ended up on the grass, thank fuck, because if I ended up falling on concrete, my injuries would have been a lot worse. Apart from, you know, bruising on my body, I've got bruised arms, shoulders, a concussion, what else? Yeah, I don't have any like grazes or anything, so I fell on the grass. What else do I have? I have a bruised vagina bone. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And yeah, basically I'm just bruised all over. That's okay, that will go down. So after I blacked out, I was lying on the floor. I don't know how long I was out for, but I just remember opening up my eyes and shit being blurry and seeing like two men figures, two guys, two separate cars. One was red and small, the other one, I'm not sure if that car was the one that collided into, or if that car went off, or if that was a different guy. Basically what they were saying, they were just staring at me, looking at me and talking to me and saying if I'm okay. They said, do you want me to take you somewhere? In this moment, I couldn't have an interactive conversation when I was concussed. So I was just being like, no. I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know how badly I was hurt. I tried to stand up, but I just was like falling. So I just laid back down again, and then the guys left. So they left me there, and I was just like all by myself, like, yo, just chilling. So I went to go find my phone to call my parents. So I opened up my phone and I was like, February? I thought it was fucking November. And I was like really scared that I lost my memory. So I went through my photos and I couldn't remember the photos that I took. I couldn't remember the photos that I took like weeks ago. Like I was just so fucking like blank. I just didn't know anything. So I called my mum, and I was on the phone for 20 minutes. Apparently mum told me that I was on the phone for 20 minutes trying to explain where I was, and I've been past here. This is like near my house. I've been here like 800 fucking times, and I didn't know where I was. I couldn't talk properly. My speech was just fucked, and my mum ended up just driving around where like I usually ride my bike, and she ended up finding me after 20 minutes. So of this time, no one stopped, no one helped me, no one called the guys that left. They didn't call the police, they didn't call the ambulance, they just fucking left. So my mum came down, she called the police, and then she called the ambulance. So the ambulance came, it took me to the hospital. I was there for like 7 hours. I was getting blood tests, scans, x-rays. They found out that nothing was bad in the brain. I was just concussed, thank fuck. But what I don't understand, right, is to witness someone crash into like a car and fall and hit their head, and obviously they're fucking hurt, right? Just to like leave them there and not help them, not call the police, not call the ambulance. That just like is beyond me. I just don't understand. It's just really dodgy that the car that I hit wasn't there when when my mum came, or when I opened up my eyes, like the car wasn't there. So that was really very dodgy. I'm not gonna be long-term traumatized. So our life could be taken away from us at any minute. Life is so precious. Fucking hell. I'm not gonna let this one thing in my life, this one accident, you know, stop me from doing what I love. And I love cycling, you know, and I've ridden on the roads for so long. I've never had any problems, and you know, accidents happen, shit happens. I don't know what's gonna happen with the bike. The bike's fucked, the frame's bent. Yeah, that's kind of sucks shit. Statistically speaking, you're more likely to crash in a car than crash in a bike. There's also things that you can do to prevent these things from happening. Always wear bright clothing, bright socks, so you know, like fluoro socks, so when you're pedaling they see like these things pedaling, right? These fluoro things pedaling. Have lights front and back. Don't go out riding when you're hungry, when you're undercarbed, because you're most likely just going to not concentrate about your surroundings. And always stay hydrated, because you don't want to be dehydrated and just collapse or something. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hit the bed, I'm going to rest, I'm going to sleep. I shouldn't be on technology because it will just make my headache worse and my concussion worse. But I'm going to eat some fruit, stay hydrated so I can recover faster, so I can get back into doing things. You know, shit happens in life. It's about getting out of it and, you know, being resilient. The best thing you can do is just move on from it and live your life. I'm going to get back on the bike because I love cycling. I can't wait to get on the bike actually. You know, drive safely, ride safely. It's got to be like a cooperative thing, and people got to be aware. They can't be, you know, drunk or on drugs or hungry or thirsty. Like this can all, you know, or you don't have enough sleep. This can all cause an accident and put people's lives at risk. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video and just describe my experience and how I feel, and if I'm going to get back on the bike, which I will.